welcome back to Wendy's Colouring, and today we're going to have a look at Colorya's new book, Colouring Adventures. So they very kindly sent me this last week, and yeah, it's quite an interesting book. So normally their books are kind of on one kind of theme. So I think the last one that they sent me was the lovely Flower Mandalas book, which I really like. I've done a few in that one. And obviously the Little World books, I think they've got 3 of those out. And obviously Mandalas, they have lots of those out. And occasionally they do books that have different styles of portraits in. So this is a kind of buy one, get a flavour of all the normal offerings, which I think is quite a nice little idea. So we're going to have a look through it. I think it's lovely. It's the usual good quality. So you've got the metal spines at the top. Obviously it's on cardstock. Lovely printed colours, back and forwards are both, as usual, beautiful. I always think their covers are really beautifully arranged. I found I could say things with colour and shapes that I couldn't say with any other way. Things I had no words for. George O'Keeffe. Can't disagree with George O'Keeffe, can you? Amazing painter. So, let's have a look. So, yeah, like I say, it's a flavour of lots of the different books, really. So we've got pretty simple colouring nameplate to begin with. You've got their information about their social medias, and obviously you can scan to try and join. And then you've got a mixture of their different styles. So this kind of very much reminds me of the Flower Mandala book that I had last that I really like, and I think that one is definitely going to get done. Because I don't know, I really like circles that have got flowers in. I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, I suppose it's fairly quick to work on, isn't it? And it's an easy colour, but yeah, I quite like those. I think they're a nice relaxing page. Then you've got more mouse adventures in a beautiful mushroom house. Always enjoy doing a mushroom house like this one's doing. A little bit of watering at his garden at the bottom. And then are these fuchsia? They kind of look like fuchsia flowers, don't they? That's at the top. Getting called over for a cup of tea. Quality. And they've got really beautiful portraits. So the portraits in this book look like they have some digital grey tone added. I'm not a huge lover of grey tone myself. I tend to do the line work portraits more than grey tone, but it is quite soft and subtle that's on the face. So if you're going to work with markers, it'll still show through. Or like me, that generally I work with coloured pencil on skin, I'll easily work over. And, you know, it helps you place your tone on the face. So it is very useful. But I think it'll work either way. If you want to still see it, you can. But if you want to work over it in something that's a little bit heavier, I think that would also work. And obviously you've got a bit of grey tone in the hair to help. And I think this lady's supposed to be a mermaid, isn't she? Because she's got kind of like water bubbles around her, and there's lots of kind of shell references in her earrings and her jewellery. Oh, and she has got little scaly things on her arms, look, as well. So I'm guessing she's a mermaid. And then we've got another little mandala-y page, flowery mandala, quite like. Then we've got some little dancing bugs. They're having a little party to their radio there, being watched. Do cats eat ladybugs? I don't know. I've not had a cat for a long time. My old cat used to eat spiders. I'm not sure I ever saw him eat a ladybug, thankfully. But yeah, another quite cute page. Then my favourite kind of portrait, lady with flowers in her hair. Don't know why, just enjoy doing them. But yeah, another pretty one. Another mandala-y, flowery page. Then we've got a Christmas page with a little chunky Santa on there. Got the kettle on the fire. Yeah, it's quite cute, isn't it? Oh, an eagle. Kind of feels a bit North American in heritage. Feel free to correct me. I think we've all established that Wendy does not know lots of places. Not very well. Like these though. Hedgehogs, yay! Get some little hedgehogs in my back garden. My dog is not impressed by that, but you know, they're very good at eating up things you don't want in the garden. This is quite nice though. It looks like I've got visiting hedgehogs, and their little house looks quite cosy in there, doesn't it? Some nice little Christmas lights. Yeah, quite like that page. Ooh, another beautiful portrait. Quite complicated mandala. Goose stood on one foot with a hedgehog in some kind of bath whilst the owls looked by. It's an everyday occurrence. I always like an owl. But it's just a bit of an odd mixture. That's a beautiful portrait. Yeah, lovely. More mandalas. Oh, I've got a sideways one. Excuse. There we are. So we've got, look like we're having afternoon tea. Although he's moved on to the cocktails in the background. Got a nice view, mountains, lake, boating behind. Holiday vibes. It's snowy here in the UK today. Feels like a million miles away from that scene. Another beautiful portrait, kind of a wintry flavour. How many pages have I got? Just the one. Another mandala. Can't turn the page. There we go. And sunbathing bugs. Again, they've got their drinks in. Stack of plant pots. Bit of reading on the balcony. These kind of carnations feel a bit like that. Yeah, more summary page. Another lovely portrait. And then bit of nighttime reading. It's clearly a good story. She's got quite an audience. Ooh, Egyptian one. A very smiley cobra. Mandala. Oh, sideways one. So we've got we're having moles. They're having a little bit of a sleep. Looks very cosy. Beautiful. Pumpkin house. Got a little leaf for a boat. Excuse my watch. It's my doorbell. Another lovely lady. Oh, and that's it. Oh dear. The end. Yeah, so I think it's really a nice mix, isn't it? You've got a little bit of lots of different things in there. I like all the portraits in it. I like the flower pages. There's some nice little kind of little world pages as well. And then, yeah, I'm not a great mandala colour myself, but there's some quite nice mandalas. So it's a really nice mix of different things. And I think this is a good book if you haven't had one of Colorya's books before, but you want to kind of see what they're like and get a bit of lots of different things. I think this is a cracking idea and a little bit different for them to release. Yeah, it's quite different to anything else. Purchase wise, it's a little bit tricky at the moment. I know Colorya have had real troubles, seem to be getting stocks of their books into the UK. I don't know quite why that is, but yeah, I don't know if Amazon have lost some of their stocks, but they seem to be struggling to get their books into the UK Amazon stock system here. So I've noticed, even though they've sent me this one, I still can't see it in UK inventories. It's on Amazon UK, but when you look at it, it's coming from the EU rather than coming from a UK Amazon site. So it will take a little bit longer to get here, and the postage is a little bit more to get it. If that changes and I can see the UK stocks pop up, I will put it in the description below. I have messaged them quite a few times, but they don't seem to be getting back to me about what's going on in terms of the UK stocks. But it is available. It's available on Amazon UK, but it is going to come from the EU, looking at Amazon at the moment. Hopefully that will change. I suspect they're waiting for the stock to arrive. But yeah, I totally recommend the book. I think it's beautiful. There's some lovely portraits in there. Hopefully I'll have a go in this month. But thank you very much to Colorya for sending me, as usual. I do love their books, love the quality of their books. There's not enough quality colouring books out there, so yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed me showing you this one. Like I say, I'll try and keep the description updated as and when links change. So yeah, if perhaps if there's only used stocks when you look, maybe give it a look a little bit later to see if those stocks arrived. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at this one. Bye bye.